care about you recording.
No, that's cool.
Literally, we don't care.
No, that's cool. Right, but for me to get to one side of public to the other side, to get through to the other public road, so you can drive past there, you can walk through there. It's a public easement, so I could just say I'm walking from that side to that side filming, and it's public. It's a public easement.
That's good.
Working on that. Just
so these guys are forcing themselves to take pictures of me.
I'll take a video of you.
It's
as
okay.
well.
Yeah, it's okay. You can go ahead and do
Within our constitutional rights,
it. Which is
to not get attacked, killed, murdered.
I like your facial hair.
Thanks.
It looks actually kind of good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You should probably grow some too. Not enough testosterone?
Too much.
Oh.
What happens when a simple act of filming in public sparks confusion and tension between a citizen and law enforcement? In this encounter, a person is documenting what's happening around them when suddenly they're told they might be trespassing despite standing on public property. As the officer tries to clarify the rules, the situation quickly escalates, revealing how small misunderstandings can blow up into heated exchanges. Stay tuned as the argument over public space and the law plays out, and see how a few simple questions lead to a tense standoff.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What was your name?
Am I being detained?
Well, actually, you're probably going to get criminally trespassed from this business, which you are standing on their property.
Is this public?
The
No,
property?
this driveway
No.
is
This is a public easement.
Yeah, but this is a driveway, so
But
this is their driveway.
this is a public easement right here,
So here's the thing anyway, you don't have to be standing on their property for me to criminally trespass you from here.
though. No, because this is public property, so you can't trespass me from public property.
It's
No,
private
I'm not
business.
saying you can't stand on the sidewalk.
I can
saying,
film it from the sidewalk.
Yeah, no, I got no
Can,
issues with that.
can I have a?
Anyway, what was your name?
I'm not doing nothing illegal. I was just filming on public property.
Okay,
Can I
what
get
was
a?
your name?
Can I get a sergeant out here, please?
No, they're not going to come out here for you.
No, but you
Just
can
'cause
go to the police department at 3115 Pine Avenue
Yeah.
during business hours.
Can I have somebody higher up though?
Monday
Because
through Friday.
yeah, I'm not.
To speak with the sergeant.
Okay.
So currently, right now, no.
Okay,
What
but
was your name?
this is a public easement though,
What was
so
your name?
This is a
I'm not.
private driveway.
But from here to there, it's public because it's you have to get from one place to another, so it makes it a public
And
easement.
like she said, man, you don't need to make this any harder.
Hey, if I give you all my name, will I be able to go on the sidewalk?
I got no problem with you.
Is it? But so if I have to get from that public sidewalk to this public sidewalk, how will I do that?
So what was your name?
No, how will I do that though? Because I have
What is your name?
to.
Any way that you possibly can. You just can't be on their
Yeah.
property.
So would it be okay if I can go in the street and go over there and cross to that side?
Do whatever you want.
Is that okay?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. No, I
What's your
give
name?
you all my ID.
Excellent. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yes, ma'am. No, I just wanted to make sure that would be okay.
Yeah.
No. I'm
They don't
always.
even care that you're recording. You're making them uncomfortable. So.
No, that's fine. But no, that's. But do you know what a
This is not the first time I've dealt
Can
with you either.
I ask what a public easement is?
It's anywhere the public can be.
Yeah, so from that public side to that public side, I would have to cross it, which makes it a public easement. It makes it a public easement because I have to cross one public side to another public side. That makes
But
it.
you're still in their driveway.
No, this is a public easement because I have to cross one side of.
blocking their driveway because you just had to move out of the way of
Yeah.
their truck.
What would you want me to? You want me to move over for y'all?
Yeah, it would actually.
Yeah, no, that'd be okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But can I? But
I mean, I don't care about you recording.
No, that's cool.
I know that's
Literally, we don't care.
no, that's
your
cool.
right, man. I
But
don't care.
but for me to get to one side of public to the other side, it makes it a public easement.
And just,
So that makes
just-
this makes it public right here.
whole reason we're out here-
Once I pass this, it makes it private,
Hey,
bro.
I'm talking.
Yeah, I don't care.
The whole reason we're out here.
It makes it a public easement, so I
Okay,
can cross
that's
this
great.
whatever I
Wonderful.
want.
I'm glad that you understand.
It
that.
is a public
Great.
easement.
Good job.
It is.
Good job.
Which means I can cross to that side of public.
Okay.
As long as if I cross over there, that makes it private.
Hey, good job. I'm glad that you understand.
I
you can
know.
read the laws.
No, I know.
What I'm telling you and what we're here for is that you make people uncomfortable.
And I don't. And with y'all coming up here saying I can't cross this to get to another public side, that's totally wrong. Because I have to get to one side of public to the other side of public, which makes it a public easement. Because if you have a public road like this to that side, this makes it public easement. So this is what that
they
is.
also want you one way.
Yeah,
So that's
but
what-
I'm
that's what
going to stay here though. And if I have to cross to that side, it makes it public. Because
If you go on their property, you go to jail.
so
That's
is
how
that
works.
so? This is the property right here. This
This
right
is
here.
their driveway. So you're
This
gonna have
make-
to,
this
you're
makes
gonna
it a
have to- you're gonna-
public
You're going to have
easement.
to stay in between in your lane.
This
So
right here to that. No, yeah, this side, these two.
That's what I'm saying.
Makes
You
it-
stay in your lane.
Yeah, no, I get
And
it. Oh, So y'all meant not to go right there or right there?
Exactly.
Oh, no, that's my fault. That's my fault. I'm sorry,
sir. As long
sir.
as you're in your little
Yep.
walking lane,
Nope,
don't
I
care.
understand.
They're just uncomfortable because it's a
No,
whole
I
bunch of
thought
ladies
you meant this whole thing right here. No.
No.
You know
These
what?
right here
That's
and that right there.
You know what? Here, let me apologize. That's
good,
my
man.
fault.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, we're just here.
We just
'cause
misunderstood each other.
You're good.
But
Stay
I'm
in
not-
your lane.
Yeah, I know.
And then we'll be here.
Yeah, no, that's cool. But
If they're causing you issues, if they're giving you grief, call us to come out. We'll
Yeah.
come chat with them.
no,
That's
it's
what
all
we're
good.
here
But
for.
no, yeah, no. I thought you meant like this whole thing was private. No, that's my apologies.
The little your lane,
Like
is,
this with
yeah,
this,
yeah,
yep.
that's your lane.
Yep, I get
Stay
it.
in your lane. You're
Yes.
good, man.
Yes, sir.
That's how it is.
But if I haven't stepped on their property, right?
Yeah.
Y'all, but do y'all have to catch me on their property?
You have to be in proximity to their property.
Yeah.
So you're in proximity. You
Yeah.
were on their side. We saw. they
So
gave us
is it different laws around town? Because I heard there's some laws in like, I forgot what state, but it's like you can't trespass them unless you don't see them.
So
on their property.
that's here too. You can't. We can't. So if you would have left, like if you would have left, gone down there,
Yeah.
and just walked home or wherever.
Oh, okay.
Then we can't. Oh, we found the guy matching the description.
Yeah.
That was over here. We can't criminally trespass you over there.
Yeah.
You got to be here. It's like
no.
if you're at Walmart, we
Yeah.
can't criminally trespass you if you're at Academy.
No, that's
So-
all cool. Yeah.
You know, if you're in proximity to their
Yeah.
place, they want you criminally trespassed.
Yeah. Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
But if you're all the way over there, or all the way down at the Cefco, and we were just so happened to be
Yeah.
going by, and we're like, oh, well, that's the guy. We're just, hey,
Yeah.
they don't want you back over there. Don't go back over there. You're gonna cause issues.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's all it is.
Yeah. But say I'm over at the circle and they don't want me back here. It's as long as it's.
Well, yeah, As long as you are where you are supposed
Yeah.
to be, or where you are legally allowed to be, man.
Yes, sir. Think about going stand in the center of that circle right there.
If you want to, go down there, man.
Yeah.
As long as you're not blocking traffic, I don't care.
No, nope, I won't. No, because why I got upset, because when I was talking to that officer, I was standing right there, and she still said that I was still trespassing, which was I was.
That's how you're. They still don't
Yeah.
want you here, even though we're in proximity. to
No.
it.
She said I was trespassing right where I was standing, which was in proximity, which is why I got upset.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, I dealt with y'all a bunch of times. I dealt with you a few times.
I believe.
It's-
It's not the first time I've been out here talking to you, man.
No, sir.
As soon as she gets that filled out, we'll get you back.
No, that's all cool. That's all cool. Do y'all need to give me the paperwork or anything?
We gotta have you sign it saying you that you acknowledge, you understand,
Yes, sir.
and then after that, yep.
This interaction serves as an important reminder of the complexities of public spaces and how easily misunderstandings can escalate. While the citizen was simply trying to understand the rules and exercise their right to film, the lack of clear communication from the officer led to confusion. The key takeaway here is the importance of knowing your rights, but also ensuring that both parties, the public and law enforcement, understand and respect each other's role in public spaces. When communication breaks down, it can lead to unnecessary tension, but when handled properly, it can lead to understanding. Now let's shift to a situation where a simple act of filming in a public space turns into a much more complicated discussion. What happens when a simple act of filming in a public space turns into a complex debate about public easements and private property? In this encounter, a person is trying to figure out the rules about filming on public land, but what seems like a straightforward situation quickly spirals into a lengthy discussion of legal interpretations, rights, and confusion over public versus private spaces. Tensions rise as the officers struggle to provide clear answers and the citizen challenges their understanding. Stick around because this encounter uncovers the nuances of public rights and the law.
That's what we said. That's what we were saying.
No, she said that I had to get off the road and cross.
So that's we're just conversating at this point, 'cause
Yeah.
we're just trying to figure out. So
No.
yeah, so
No, I
as long like I told you the
No,
first,
you told me that.
as long as you stay in between
I
those.
kind of want to talk to her now.
No,
No, because she said that I can't cross from that.
Well, no. So that's
Yeah.
that we're again, that's that little bit of research we did. We're just trying to understand it.
Yeah.
Because
So what is our understanding now?
so
No offense.
just
I'm not
no,
telling you
just for the easiest for you is just steer clear of it. You are most likely allowed to be on there, but just steer clear of it
so is
in
it
order to.
like a yes, no offense, yes or no?
I would say no.
No,
Just
but
I know.
He said that,
I,
like,
and again, what
Yeah.
his interpretation versus my interpretation versus
so
hers
that
versus
means-
theirs,
so that
right?
means if I cross it, y'all arrest me. And what if he says y'all can't arrest him for
And
crossing?
so, and that would be if he responds out here and he says I wouldn't arrest you for it, and someone else from a whole other day that never met you before comes out here and arrests you for it because that's their understanding.
Yeah.
But that's what the court system's about, right?
Yeah.
Is our understanding is that you're not allowed to be on there, and then you go say, hey, but this says that I can, and then that's
Yeah.
that's where you're at, right?
I mean, it does say I can because it's a public easement.
But
it doesn't.
but also in that
it has
in that-
those lines for a
in that,
reason.
in that definition, though, it does say that it is
Public use.
public use.
Yes. It
Use
doesn't-
of private property, right? Because it is still private property.
Yeah.
Other on that.
Yeah.
So,
'Cause
for in your best interest is to just
But
steer
would
clear
that
of
be
it.
jaywalking though?
No, so you're allowed to walk on the street.
Yeah.
As long as you're walking on the opposite side of the street where people
They're
can
coming
see.
at you?
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as you're walking, you can walk on the street, man.
Yeah.
You just have to walk on the street and correctly cross back, and then you're good.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
I would say that I would actually say the concrete is cut. That would be my counter. Not necessarily that I'm right. I'm fine being wrong. It happens every day. I'm going to take a picture of it.
I wouldn't do anything.
No, he's fine. He's fine. He just asked, and I was like, I don't know. This is my 5 minutes of research. I don't even know if this is my interpretation. You know what's funny is that we have two officers in the car, and one of them agrees with me and one of them doesn't.
Oh, what?
Yes. So.
I mean, because
The-
can I step over there? Can I-
Oh, yeah, you're welcome to. You're more than welcome
Yeah,
to.
no, because without explaining it to them, like it's a public easement. It's so one sidewalk of the public to another sidewalk. You got to cross it, and have that they have those cuts there. That's the same size as the sidewalk, but it's like a neighborhood. Say it's a private neighborhood, which is private. Public road on the other side that makes it a public easement to get through to the other public road. So you can drive past there. You can walk through there. It's a public easement. So I could just say I'm walking from that side to that side filming. And it's public. It's a public easement.
That's the understanding he has too, and that's what I was.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you got to get across that driveway.
And with me
Because
going
in
down,
the
that's
state of
me. That's
Texas-
illegal. It's me crossing the road with a sidewalk provided.
Correct. Well, like walking out on the road, if there's a sidewalk provided, you can't walk in the road when there's a sidewalk provided. And it'd be kind of silly and doesn't make any sense because the sidewalk's provided for you to come out into the road, go across the driveway, and then come back through the grass, back onto the sidewalk and continue walking. I think that easement is there for you to continue using. Now, if you stood in the middle of their driveway, and I'm just making a joke.
Oh,
If
which
you stood in the middle of their driveway, you know, you dance around.
Yeah.
You can't get me. Okay, that's a little. You know,
yeah, it's a
but
little
just
no.
walking across it. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with it. And again, that's what we're just discussing, you know, kicking around ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But I guess ultimately to make the final decision, it wouldn't hurt for us to take a picture of it and send it to our district.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
you
we're
know,
actually
I'm not.
planning on doing.
we're
yeah,
gonna-
I mean,
you know-
not to start any arguments. or
yeah,
anything
no.
like that,
It's
but
just an understanding
for
of the
education
law.
on it,
Yeah,
just
that's
so
why
you know,
I'm asking so many
there's a lot of
questions
different things.
because the law is precise to the pinpoint, like fucking decimal. It's pretty precise.
Sometimes it's not, though.
It is. There are parts that are, and then there are the other half
Parts
that
are
is.
very vague.
Interpretation. How do you
Yeah.
interpret?
And that's what most of
Yeah.
our job is reading this law that was made however long ago, was made down to this, and having to make our own interpretation.
Damn, maybe we should go to the city hall and discuss about this.
Being here is actually a good example of something that's not specific. So
Yeah.
stopping at the designated point, right? There's a white line, usually at stop signs.
Yeah.
Stop at or about
Yeah.
the designated point.
But over it,
Define about.
I would say about like 3 feet.
Yeah, but I would say
That's
maybe
your
2
about.
feet.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That about's not defined.
Yeah.
Because you can actually stop, some people say you can stop over the line. If you're over the line, you're
But
about.
what does the DMV say though? Because that's what matters is what the DMV says.
They say on.
They say on
That
or about.
they say on or about.
They don't
Okay.
define about.
Yeah.
On
So
or
it's
about.
really up to y'all, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or your interpretation of it, or their interpretation.
Yeah.
Whoever-
Ultimately, the DA's interpretation of it.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that would press charges, and then ultimately to them, probably up to a jury's interpretation of it.
Or yeah. So, what's the decision here?
We're going to contact the DA.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like right this instant
Right
when
this
y'all
very
leave.
instance, my opinion in life going forward as a person is always I'm better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
So that means if you see her arrest me for going on that,
then the DA can drop it if they don't feel like it's legal.
Yeah.
That's why part of the checks and balances.
but could he stop you from attempting, you know, a legal act of detainment and arrestment?
It's her interpretation versus
Yeah.
his interpretation.
So no, because the penal code actually very specifically lines out saying you can't resist arrest even
Yeah.
if it's an unlawful arrest.
But I heard there was a law where it said you could stop an officer from committing, you know, assault, and like this happened with the whole.
It's the same way that anybody.
Yeah.
Can stop
So
anyone.
resisting arrest still lists out the
Yeah.
fact that you can't resist arrest even
Yeah.
if the arrest is unlawful.
Yeah. So you still have to go through with it. Yeah.
Because the
Because
whole
it's part of the checks and
the whole
balances.
point is that even if it's an unlawful arrest, it goes to a DA and it immediately gets dropped because
Yeah.
the DA says this is an unlawful arrest. Why did you arrest him? And
Yeah.
then you're cut free.
Or the DA says, I think this is lawful, let's go forward with it. It gets put before a jury, and your jury of your peers says, I don't think it's lawful. I don't think it's correct.
Yeah.
And then it gets dropped. That's part of the checks and balances.
Okay.
So anyway, we're gonna contact the DA about the
Yeah.
public
We're gonna
easement thing.
do some research. What we're gonna do.
Because
Okay, because I don't feel comfortable go on the street. That's why, because that's a law with the sidewalk provided.
which is part of what we were talking about.
Which
was he's
I
saying
can't
the
do that.
sidewalk
Like right
provided.
now it's sidewalk provided. I'm in the street.
Yeah. So when we talked about specifically about that, he said, well, you can't walk on a roadway
Yeah.
where a sidewalk provided. And my argument to that was, that's not a roadway, or that's not a sidewalk. That is a driveway that is commonly used to cross from one sidewalk to another.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting really high up in
No,
your
you're all good. You're good.
camera
You're good.
here.
You're
Hope you
good.
guys like it.
Because
So
what
that is a driveway that is commonly used to cross from one sidewalk to another. The
Yeah.
driveway is not a sidewalk, in my interpretation of this conversation that we're having.
Okay,
And I
it's
could
like-
be wrong. I'm wrong
yeah.
every single
It's like
day. about
hey,
everything.
let's talk about downtown Waco. You know the public parking. That driveway, it's a public easement, right? It's public.
But it's also public. It's a
Yeah.
driveway that's
But
open
if but
to
if
the
it was
public.
private though, with that sidewalk crossing, you know, with that street, it's very busy. You can't go off the street, walk onto the sidewalk, even if it's a public
But
parking
you
lot.
can legally walk on the roadway even if it's busy.
No, you can't, because that's you're getting yourself into danger with cars that are coming from behind you. Say they're coming from, I can't cross the street, onto the sidewalk.
We're gonna get down to the agenda.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a nice one, but
Anyway,
yeah, I get what y'all mean. You have a nice one.
if it makes you feel better, we're gonna talk to the DA about
Yeah,
it.
no,
I'm gonna
make
take
that-
a picture of it.
Let me give y'all my email so y'all can email me this after y'all make a decision.
I will let you know.
Yeah. So, can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yeah. Here, where's that piece of paper?
Norcross 555.
I'll write it on there. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Can I get his too in the cab number?
It's not a big deal.
Okay. It's on this too? Oh, they said it was on the big.
No.
Oh, they
that
said it
won't
was
be
on
there.
the big deal.
No. Sorry, it's
No,
not.
no,
It's not a big deal.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put the CAD number on there.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem.
I'm gonna.
This situation highlights how even small misunderstandings can lead to complex and sometimes frustrating interactions between citizens and law enforcement. The officer's uncertainty and differing interpretations of the law show the importance of clear communication and a solid understanding of public rights. Ultimately, the key takeaway is the importance of staying informed, asking the right questions, and standing firm when navigating ambiguous legal situations. In the end, these conversations help us better understand our rights and how the law can be applied in different ways. Now, as we transition from the importance of clear communication and understanding our rights, Let's explore a situation where a simple act of filming a public building leads to a tense encounter with law enforcement. What happens when you're simply filming a public building and law enforcement steps in to question your intentions? This encounter begins innocently enough, but soon escalates as a simple act of documentation turns into a full-blown interrogation. With accusations of potential threats and questions about whether or not the filmer is working for a news organization, tensions rise. Stick around as this interaction dives into the complexities of public rights privacy and the misunderstandings that can occur when people assert their constitutional freedoms.
No, I've been helped.
Okay.
Mind we ask what you got
Name and badge?
Sergeant Alexander.
Okay.
Badge number 63. How can I help you?
Oh, I said I don't need no help.
Okay, so my curiosity is, why are you filming the PD?
Is it against the law to do it?
Well, we're within our right to find out why you're doing it in case you're trying to scope it out for a shooting or an attack or something like
It
that.
does pose a potential safety risk.
So which right is that?
Which right?
Which right?
Yeah. You say you got the right to check.
To come and make sure. Yeah, I want to ascertain what your purpose is in filming the PD.
So someone that is not breaking any law, you're gonna just come and...
Have I detained you?
Oh, I'm not saying you're detaining me. I never said that you were detaining me.
Okay, so what's the...
I just said...
So here's my question. If somebody were outside of your home on a public place and they were filming you, how would you feel?
Hey, it's his rights to film.
Is that really how
Yep.
you'd feel, or are you
Yes,
saying that
sir.
because you're talking to
Nope.
two police
Go
officers?
and
Nope.
talk to him.
Nope.
You wouldn't be at all worried
Nope.
about it?
It's his business.
Okay, that's fair.
If he's
So
in my property,
my next question
if
is,
he's in my property,
are
that's
you willing
different.
to tell me what your name is?
No, sir. No, sir. By the way, what's your name, sir?
Officer Harrison,
And badge number?
117.
Okay. All right.
Okay, well, that's fair.
So you're worried that I'm gonna do terrorists, you said?
Well, I don't know what you're going to do, but usually when people are unwilling to even let me snap a picture of them, would you mind taking a picture of him?
Working on that. Just
So these guys
So
are
if you're gonna
forcing
take a
themselves
video
to
of
take
us,
pictures of me.
I'll take a video of you
It's
as
okay.
well.
Yeah, it's okay. You can go ahead and do
Within our constitutional rights
it. Which is?
to not get attacked, killed,
I get
murdered.
attacked, huh? So let me ask you a question, since you've
Absolutely.
been running your mouth, asking questions.
Okay.
So you think that any person that's outside in public recording, automatically they're gonna attack
Nope.
attack you guys?
I do not think
That's
that
what
at
you
all.
just said.
No, I came to ascertain. So let's just.
Is safety.
If there is some-
hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
go ahead.
Is safety a law or something? And when did that
Okay, if
came
it
out?
was illegal, I would have placed you under arrest.
Okay,
It's not
so-
illegal. I am coming to find out what your purpose is. That's
Okay,
all.
and when you told me if I needed help, I say I've been helped already.
Okay.
So that's more than enough for you to say, okay, have a good day, and turn around and go back to work.
Okay.
Okay, sir?
Well, here's the deal. I want
There's
to know
no
if
such
you're
thing as
if
deal.
you were a threat to us. If you're not,
How are you going to
that's
find
awesome.
that out?
Well, I'm going to ask you.
Ask me what?
I am going to ask you if you are a threat to the PD and what your purpose is. Are
Do
you
I look
scouting
like a
this
threat?
place?
Do I look like a threat?
I don't know. A threat
I
can
mean-
look like anything.
You looked at me for a while already. You saw I had a piece of paper. You saw I was talking to my camera.
Yep.
Does that look like someone is ready to, is planning to do something to your building or to you guys?
I don't know.
I mean, if I had a shirt that says Channel Fox 13 or KSL 5, you wouldn't come and bug me, right? Right?
Well, that's because I know that you're probably working for an organization.
So what makes you think that I'm not working right
you?
now? I'm working.
asking you.
This is my job.
Are
I'm
you working for a news organization?
This is my job. I'm
Are
working.
you working for a news organization?
All right, sir. So
So see, you
So
expect us
we're
to
gonna-
answer all of your questions, but you are completely evasive with us, which
Because
makes
I
me
don't have to
suspicious.
answer your
That
questions.
makes me suspicious.
So I have to answer your
Because
questions?
if somebody is willing to talk to me, then I don't have to suspect that they have any criminal ideas on mind. But if I talk to somebody who is saying that I don't have to tell you anything and I'm not going to tell you anything, that tells me that you have some devious intentions.
Wow.
So news organizations are usually willing to answer questions. So if you're working, who are you working for? Are you working for anybody?
What was that again, sir? I didn't hear you.
You said that you're working right now, right?
Yeah.
Who are you working for? What company you work for?
Do I have to answer that?
You don't have to.
Okay. Just want to make
Okay.
sure.
So you don't want to answer who you're working for. What is your job then? Do you not want to answer that one?
Well, tell you what, we're going to leave you to your business. I am going to disseminate your photograph to all the officers around here, just so they can be aware that you could pose a danger to the police department based on your suspicious and evasive answers to our questions. Do you have any questions at all for me?
What suspicious is that?
Do you have any questions for me,
Yeah,
sir?
I'm asking you, what suspicious is that?
You are filming the police department without providing any reasonable justification for it.
So,
City property right here?
no, isn't this public?
Yep.
Nice try. Nice try. Nice try, buddy. Even though I could be in your property because I have business in your property, okay?
I asked him a question.
Okay. Well, I'm answering you.
Well, I'm done speaking with you. Obviously, this is going nowhere. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call.
I'm not going to call you.
This interaction sheds light on the delicate balance between public rights and the perceived need for security. While the filmer was simply exercising their right to document a public space, the officer's concerns about safety and suspicion turned a casual situation into an uncomfortable exchange. The key takeaway here: understanding the law, remaining calm under pressure, and respectfully asserting your rights can turn potentially heated encounters into opportunities for education and understanding. As always, knowledge is power, especially when navigating the complexities of public space and law enforcement. Now let's transition from this lesson in balancing rights with security to a new situation. Imagine walking into a public building simply trying to get information about a passport, yet being confronted with a situation where your rights are questioned. You're met with a defiant officer who challenges your right to question authority, making you wonder if the very freedoms you stand for are being taken for granted. In a confrontation filled with tension, the tension builds as the officer's authority is put to the test. What happens next might make you rethink the fine line between upholding the law and abusing power. But stay with me, because the story doesn't end there.
You have an ID, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Can I see that, please?
Oh, certainly.
Oh, yeah. No, your real ID.
Yeah, this is.
No,
I'm Billy Buttcrack.
your real ID.
Oh, you need the real one?
Yeah.
Here you go. I got some ID right here. The D.
Yeah, why don't you have 10-2 come over here? What's that?
I got the ID. Here you go.
Driver's license.
Here you go. I'm gonna need to see your ID, sir. Sir?
Time to go. Let's go. You need to leave.
Excuse me? Don't touch me.
Touch you? You need
Yeah,
to
you
leave.
just did. You just bumped
You
me.
need
Why?
to leave.
For what? What did I do wrong?
You were told to leave by me.
For what? What crime?
Let's go.
What crime did I do? I'm here to get papers.
Let me see it.
No, you could
Didn't
look
you
right
get
here.
papers?
Excuse me?
Didn't you already get your papers?
I think you need to slow your roll right now.
Slow my roll?
Yeah.
Come on
Me?
down here. Come on down here.
For what?
Come on.
I committed no crime.
Come on.
I'm here to look at papers, get papers,
go.
see what services you
I'm telling you
provide.
right now.
Well, you could tell all day, but I followed the law.
Come on.
I followed the law. I'm going to continue getting my paperwork.
You're the deputy. Come on.
What did I do wrong? You guys can't, this ain't Russia. You can't just make up rules yourself. What was your name and badge? Buchanan
Well,
County.
Give me my name and badge, and you haven't given me your name and badge.
Because you're a public servant. Did you
Doesn't matter.
forget?
It doesn't matter.
It does. Did you forget? You work for me.
No.
You work for the people.
Do you live in Buchanan County?
It's none of your business. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why are you being this way?
Why are you, tyrant? What's so funny, little boy?
I don't know.
Why can't you just respect our rights? What's the First Amendment? Do you know? Didn't think so. It's a shame that you guys swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, yet you don't even know the First Amendment.
You like the Broncos?
No, I like freedom is what I like. Apparently you guys don't.
You're still free, aren't you?
Not by you. You want to be a little tyrant. Hey, get out of the public building.
I haven't.
Hey, he went up. Yeah, because you're not going to, and if you do, guess what? We'll have fun in court.
like your camera.
We'll have fun in court.
100 times.
Guess what? Have you violated someone's rights? Of course you have. But guess what? You ain't gonna violate mine without repercussions.
I like your camera. Brandon.
I like your facial hair.
Thanks.
It looks actually kind of good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You should probably grow some too. Not enough testosterone. Freedom of the press is what I'm doing, right?
Are you with the press?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Do you have a press pass?
Are you really that low IQ? This is America. The press passes in the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. Oh, you didn't know that, huh?
No, you're educating me.
That's bad. If I know your job way more than you, imagine swearing an oath to the Constitution yet you don't know.
Can you educate me?
Yes. What's the First Amendment? What 5 protections are in the First
You're
Amendment?
not answering my questions.
I don't have to. I don't have to. You work for me. Don't forget that.
Okay.
And maybe when you want to try violating someone's rights, you might want to read the First Amendment and the Fourth
You
Amendment.
keep talking about these amendments, but you haven't told. You're not educating me.
Yeah, are you really that clueless that I have to do your job for you? You swore an oath to the Constitution, yet you can't even recite the First Amendment. That's pathetic, and you got stripes.
Okay.
That's bad. You're a poor
I've
leader.
asked you to leave.
For what crime? I did nothing.
Just up there?
Huh?
Weren't you just up there?
No, I think I came from downstairs.
Do you have an ID on me, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Can I see that, please?
Oh, certainly. Actually, if I could freaking find it, maybe.
Where are you from?
No, I was thinking about moving here.
Oh, yeah. No, your real ID.
Yeah, this is.
No,
I'm Billy Buttcrack.
the real ID.
Oh, you need the real one?
Yeah.
Son of a gun. Here you go. I got some ID right here. The D.
Yeah, why don't you have 10-2 come over here? What's that?
I got the ID. Here you go.
Driver's license.
Oh. Here you go. I'm gonna need to see your ID, sir. Sir?
Time to go. Let's go. You need to leave.
Excuse me? Don't touch me.
Touch you? You need
Yeah,
to leave.
you just did. You just bumped
You
me.
need
Why?
to leave.
For what? What did I do wrong?
You were told to leave by me.
For what? What crime?
Let's go.
What crime did I do? I'm here to get papers.
Let me see it.
No, you could
Didn't
look
you
right
get
here.
papers?
Excuse me?
Didn't you already get your papers?
I think you need to slow your roll right now.
Slow my roll?
Yeah. You know you work for
Come on
me?
down here. Come on down here.
For what?
Come on.
I committed no crime.
Come on.
I'm here to look at papers, get papers,
Let's go.
see what services you
I'm
provide.
telling you right now.
Well, you could tell all day, but I followed the law.
Come on.
I followed the law. I'm going to continue getting my paperwork.
You're the deputy. Come on.
What did I do wrong? You guys can't, this ain't Russia. You can't just make up rules yourself. I did nothing wrong. He's on a power trip. I did nothing wrong. I'm here to get papers.
Okay. Mike?
What was your name and badge? Buchanan
Why
County.
would I give you my name and badge and you haven't given me your name and badge?
Because you're a public servant. Did you forget?
It doesn't matter.
It does. Did you forget? You work for me.
No.
You work for the people.
Do you live in Buchanan County?
It's none of your business. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why are you being this way?
Why are you, tyrant? What's so funny, little boy?
I don't know.
Why can't you just respect our rights? What's the First Amendment? Do you know? Didn't think so. It's a shame that you guys swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, yet you don't even know the First Amendment.
You like the Broncos?
No, I like freedom is what I like. Apparently you guys don't.
You're still free, aren't you?
Not by you. You want to be a little tyrant. Hey, get out of the public building.
I haven't.
Hey, he went up. Yeah, because you're not going to. And if you do, guess what? We'll have fun in court.
I like your camera.
We'll have
I've
fun
been
in
to
court.
100 times.
Guess what? Have you violated someone's rights? Of course you have. But guess what? You ain't going to violate mine without repercussions.
I like your camera. Brandon.
I like your facial hair.
Thanks.
It looks actually kind of good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You should probably grow some too. Not enough testosterone?
Too much.
Oh, okay. Hey, how about I have a task for you? The Bill of Rights, go read the First Amendment, because you don't know what it is, pal.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What am I doing right
Asked you
now?
a question you didn't answer.
Yeah, because you're a public servant. Guess what? You don't even know the Fourth Amendment. That's how sad you are. Go read it. Freedom of the press is what I'm doing, right?
Are you with press?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Do you have a press pass?
Are you really that low IQ? This is America. The press passes in the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. Oh, you didn't know that, huh?
No, you're educating me.
That's bad. If I know your job way more than you,
100%.
imagine swearing an oath to the Constitution
like
yet you don't know.
Can you educate me?
Yes. What's the First Amendment? What 5 protections are in the First
You're
Amendment?
not answering my questions.
I don't have to.
You don't?
I don't have to. You work for me. Don't forget that.
Okay.
And maybe when you want to try violating someone's rights, you might want to read the First Amendment and the Fourth
You
Amendment.
keep talking about these amendments, but you haven't told. You're not educating me.
Yeah, are you really that clueless that I have to do your job for you? You swore an oath to the Constitution, yet you can't even recite the First Amendment. That's pathetic, and you got stripes.
Okay.
That's bad. You're a poor
I've
leader.
asked you to leave.
For what crime? I did nothing wrong. I literally just got a passport, and you're over here harassing me. For what?
I'm not harassing you.
Yes, you are. Hey, did you already go upstairs? Leave.
Did
You gotta leave.
Did you go?
No. I already told you that when you first asked. So stop harassing me. Go read the Constitution, pal. Yeah, I look like that too, because you're looking like a fool. It's bad. You got all these stripes, all these time and service on your arm, but yet you don't even know the Constitution, the oath you swore to uphold and protect. You work for we the people. Don't you dare forget that. Don't you dare forget that. You do work for me. You do work for me. How dare you dishonor all those that have fought and died for these freedoms? How dare you? And you're just going to cross your arms like a beta male. Yeah, I mean, he's doing the wrong thing. He needs educated. This is disgusting, what he's doing. Oh, do you want to know what happened when I came in here? Guess what? I'm being so polite to everybody. I go in here, go in the clerks, I ask them, hey, what services do you guys provide here? And you know what? I got a passport information right here because this is what I'm looking for. I'm here to go in all these offices. And this guy right here, he should not have stripes for one. That's disgusting how you treat the public. 2, he's yelling at me. Hold on, little man. Number 2, I'm in here to check out the public building. Public. Don't forget that. And he's over here harassing me. Hey, you already went up there. No, you got to leave. Get out of here. No, I don't have to leave.
You're the one demeaning us.
Demeaning you?
Yes.
Really? What's the First Amendment? What a shame. What a shame.
Why should I answer your questions? You don't answer
Because you're a public servant. Did you forget? Guess what? This job right here is a lot. The public expects you to do your job correctly. That oath that you swore actually means something. You know how many men fought and died for these freedoms that we have? And you're over here trying to give me a hard time for what?
Why are you giving me a hard time?
Because you work for me. I did nothing wrong to you. What have I done to you? What have I done to you?
You're not giving us your name.
I don't have to. What's the Fourth Amendment, buddy? Is this your first day on the job? I mean, come on. You got to be better than this. Captain, is this do you accept this behavior?
What do you need?
Well, I've just got here. I'm going to each one of these buildings, asking what services they provide. I'm getting certain things, like I just got a passport info because I'm going to fill it out and get a passport. And I'm here checking out the building. Then I get harassed by this deputy. It's disgusting, his behavior.
Well, check out the building.
Exactly. Why couldn't we do that in the first place? So you have no problem?
No.
Exactly. Do you have a problem now?
Captain says it's fine.
Yeah, and he says it's fine because maybe, he appreciates the Constitution. He at least, at minimum, he understands
Just
it.
don't interrupt or go back into any place that you're not.
Exactly, and I don't. Exactly, and I don't.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Certain parts of the building are not limited.
Yeah, it'll say restricted or certain
Now,
signs.
just, anything that's open to the public, if you want to go in and
Exactly.
go ahead and do it.
Okay.
That would be my recommendation. Don't stand around and argue with us on it. Just go ahead and.
I mean, it shouldn't be them arguing with me. It's the thing.
Either way.
Okay.
Just go in and do
Well,
it.
there we go. At least the captain knows, Sergeant.
Okay.
You might have to take some lessons up. Go home, maybe just check out the Bill of Rights because you don't know it.
Thank you for your advice.
Yeah, no problem. And thank me for my service too, because your service is not good.
Okay, well, just
Bad boy.
understand there's certain areas you can go.
Oh, I'm well aware.
You can certainly go into whatever the public is as long as you're not disrupting
Yeah, exactly.
the people.
And I don't.
The people that are coming in and out and need to do business here,
Yeah.
okay?
Yep. No worries.
All right.
There you go. Thanks, Captain. Hey, Sergeant. Maybe you'll learn one day.
Thank you.
No problem. It's all right. Maybe you will too, young man. So, I just had some questions for you.
Okay.
So the VA's in here?
Yep.
Okay. So what does this VA do? Do you guys have like a VA hospital around here? Is this just like a?
This is just a county VA office.
Okay, so like, do they just help with veterans that have certain questions related to VA itself, or?
Right, with VA healthcare, VA federal benefits.
Okay.
We filed for federal benefits for veterans.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. Every county has one.
Okay. Do you mind? Can you give me some information because I'm actually redoing my compensation?
Okay.
If you could give me maybe certain. Is it you that I would speak with?
Mm-hmm.
What was your name?
Patty.
Patty. Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Bo.
Hi, Bo.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have like a phone number or something I could reach you at? Because like all my compensation I'm reworking
Are
on.
you
So.
from Buchanan County?
I moved over here. Yes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as long as would I be able to just email you then?
Oh,
or-
sure. Yeah.
I could
anytime.
email you
Yep,
anytime.
anytime.
Okay.
Yep, anytime. And you're already getting compensation?
Yeah, I'm already getting compensation. I'm trying to rework the compensation because I've more issues that need to get resolved, or I guess worked or credited towards myself.
Okay.
But I also need to reset because I've been moving constantly.
Sure.
I need to reset like all my appointments and everything. So
Okay.
I was kind of working towards that
Do
right
you,
now.
There's a clinic, a CBOT clinic in Waterloo. I don't know if you need specialty clinics or not. All
Yeah.
the specialty clinics are in Iowa City.
Okay. So that's for like anything TBI related, or because I have like TBI stuff and.
Probably
Okay.
because they have the primary care physicians in Waterloo. And
Oh,
they have
okay.
hearing there.
Okay. Oh, hearing and that. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I'll probably have to go to Waterloo and check out all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And they can probably get everything transferred for your appointments there. Are you familiar with Waterloo?
A little bit. Yeah, I've been
Okay.
around
Do you
there.
know it's not the. Okay, let me think what it's called here.
Okay, no worries.
It's not. It's going on 20 going into Waterloo. It's not the one that goes to Covenant, Old Covenant. You know, the exit. It's
Yes.
not that one.
Okay.
Then there's the next one, and then the following one goes to 63. It's the one that has the quick start on the big corner.
Okay, I think I know what you're
It's
talking
right
about.
in that area there. That's where the VA, the CBOC clinic is at.
Okay. What is it? CBOC?
CBOC, it's clinic.
If you don't know the acronym, it's all right.
No,
No, there's so many to remember
yeah,
anyway.
That's one of them. That's where the healthcare is at.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check out Waterloo then, because I'm restarting all that stuff,
Yeah.
and the compensation. Like I've been out for well over a year to have my stuff evaluated, and it's still in the processing. So because I've moved. No,
Yet?
I'm already earning compensation, but this is for added compensation. I just
Okay.
haven't been seen, but I have moved multiple times, and that is
So it's
like the
probably
main
not catching
factor.
up with you.
Yeah. So I was
Okay.
trying to finally actually start tackling that problem.
Sure.
So I guess Waterloo's probably the best option to
Well,
at least
that's
get primary
just for the
care.
Medical. That's just for the medical. If you want to do
Okay.
anything, filing for federal benefits or anything, I can help you do that.
Okay.
So, and we can, to get increases or anything like that, we can file that through here.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna I guess get checked up and see what the doctors
I
say
would
first,
too.
see
I would
what
too.
more needs added.
Yeah, I would too.
Okay. Well, thank you very much,
You're
Patty.
very
You're
welcome.
amazing. Thank you.
Well,
You're awesome in my book, so we'll take
Oh, is
that.
that your paper?
Oh yeah, it is. I don't want to forget that. Yeah. I got to get that passport going.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just got mine a few months ago. I got well.
Did it take like 3 months or something? They said 3 months. No?
No. Are you getting a brand new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I had mine in less than a month.
Really?
Yes.
And you did it here?
Yeah, I did it here through the.
Oh, yeah, I just came from
the
there.
Auditor's office. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I
If
thought
it's
it was
that
gonna
fast,
take-
I'm going to do that then.
No, I thought it was going to take a while, and I got the flying one, not just the driving one.
Oh, there's
I got-
separate one. I
got-
wasn't
Yeah,
aware.
there's 2 separate ones you can get. You can get one that's driving or walking across
Oh, the border?
borders,
Oh.
or you can get a flying international one. And I got the international one.
Okay, that's what I want.
And I had it in about 3-4 weeks.
No
It
way.
was like,
Okay, well that's good news for me
Yeah.
then. Now I could actually get this going.
yeah.
All right, Patty.
Awesome. Hey,
Well, thank you very
nice
much.
to meet
Yep, have a good one.
You too, but, and, I don't like you walking around with the camera like that. That's kind of freaky.
What, the camera?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta,
You weren't
it's,
filming me or anything, were you?
no, I was. So Patty,
No
check this out.
way.
Yeah.
No.
It's good, Patty. You did great. So all these freedoms that, the men and women have fought for
Yeah.
include freedom of the press
Okay.
under the First Amendment. And that's what I'm here exercising. I'm here exercising my First and my Fourth Amendment rights. There's way too many people that have fought and died. I know many that I served with that have fought and died. And, it's all about these freedoms. We can't have America turn into a China or a Russia to where,
Sure.
Screw your freedoms. Even if I don't like what you're doing, you have to at least respect it. Because as soon as someone starts violating a certain right that we have,
Uh-huh.
these rights don't mean anything anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm here exercising and standing firm. You did great. You don't got to worry about a camera. You're going to look like an all-star. Yeah, I thought you looked pretty when I came up, so come on now. No, you look great. But Patty, you did excellent, and I'm just here exercising my rights, and we should all be on the same team here. Like, even if someone's like, hey, stop recording or whatever, well, we are in public, there's no expectation of privacy in public, and if somebody starts, attacking one right, the rest are going to get chipped away too. And we have to all just stand up for it because
That's one thing I do is I support veterans.
and that's awesome. I appreciate that very much, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just exercising our rights so they don't get chipped away.
Okay.
And you did excellent, so no need to worry. Come on, Patty, you did great. You did awesome. You're a star.
Take care.
Yeah, you have a good one.
Yeah, bye-bye.
And I will be coming back here. I absolutely will be coming back here. If this is how they want to treat the public. Actually, I'm going to do a complaint. Let's go get that complaint form. Hello. I just need to get a complaint form. A complaint form?
We don't have complaint forms in here.
So, where do I go about getting one?
Like a complaint for what? Like to do?
For an officer that tried violating my rights.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to go see the county attorney about filing a charge, but we only deal with people that commit crimes of filing a complaint. When somebody goes out and breaks the law, then our officers file a complaint. I don't have a complaint in here.
Is there an internal affairs office in here?
It would be one of the deputies that he's the captain that you talk to up in the hallway. If
Yeah,
wanna
could
talk
you?
to him.
Yeah, if you could
I
bring him
think
down
he's
here.
back over in the courthouse if you want to have
Okay.
a seat.
If he's
Yeah,
in the.
have a seat and tell him to come over and you can chat with him. I guess.
Okay, yeah, that would work.
Will
If
that
you-
work?
Yeah, that'll work. That's
Okay,
fine.
sure.
Thank you.
You bet.
Just the man I was looking for.
Yeah.
What
can I do for you?
I just got to file a complaint against the sergeant.
No, let me go in there.
Huh?
I'm not going there with you.
Yeah, but I need to file a complaint.
Oh, well, here, hang on.
Okay. I just don't like getting my rights violated. Well, you guys seen that? He doesn't like it.
Put your name, everything on it. It's pertinent there.
I'm not gonna put my name on there. I will. I'll just need the.
Complaint. I will talk to them, but the official complaint, I have to have a complaint.
I've done this like hundreds of times. So I actually don't have to surrender my Fourth Amendment for a complaint. So I'm gonna write down everything, and then I'll just need the incident report number that it's been filed, because we'll be checking back up on this. All right. And did you have a pen for? Thank you.
You go over there and use that office if you want over there.
Through this door? All right, thank you. Guys, let me know if it buffers in here. I have a feeling it will, and if it does, then I'll just leave. And I'll come do this. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Show you. We'll be making sure we get that incident report number up top. That's what we'll need. And then I'm gonna go get his information.
This story serves as a reminder that our rights are not just words on paper. They are the foundation of freedom. No one, not even those in positions of power, is exempt from respecting the laws that protect us. Whether we're standing up for ourselves or others, the lesson here is clear: never let anyone trample on your constitutional rights. The fight for freedom isn't over. It's up to each of us to stand firm, hold our ground, and demand respect for our rights. The next time you face a challenge, remember this moment, and don't back down.